My name is Astrid. I work for Dignity Laboratory for Dignity Hospital. It is airborne, and that's probably the scariest thing because you can be, talking to somebody and not touch them, and you can get it. So that's scary. For now, we're thinking 2 weeks, but after 2 weeks, we decide if we continue or if we're gonna be. I think it's gonna be for a while.
Okay, we're learning from Italy. Now there are 13 days ahead of us, and they have so many beds. And they do the lockdown, and I think their lockdown is like they can go to a clinic if they're walking outside the streets and everything. Mm-hmm. So do you think that's going to happen to us too?
If we continue the way we are, yes. If we don't listen, if we don't, because I see a lot of people just saying like, this is so bad, or people are exaggerating. That's not as bad as if people are making it a thing. If we continue with that attitude, we're going to end up like that. We're going to end up worse than that.
This is season 2, guys.
And you're listening to the Lama Podcast.
This fool is the Podcast.
This is Josh Martinez.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Doros.
This is Nathaniel Morales.
This is Della.
You're listening to the Lama Podcast, man.
And you're listening to the Lama Podcast.
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 We are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Lama Podcast. We took a long break. Do not ask questions why. I'm here today with Mooder, with Fooder, and with my tia Astrid Aguirre. Hello, how are you doing?
Fine.
Good. How are you guys doing?
Everyone is great, but I think everyone is a little scared.
About?
The corona.
Oh, not me.
Corona.
You're not scared?
I'm not scared of coronavirus.
We should be scared.
Yeah, okay, so that was one thing that I wanted to ask you, right? So like people are making this in like a really big deal. Right?
It is.
And I get that it is, but like it seems almost like everyone is acting like why is everybody getting toilet paper? Why is everything going empty? Like,
honestly, the toilet paper, I don't know
it's
why.
It's a mystery.
The stores are open. They're going to stay opened. I don't know why people are getting scared about the toilet paper. It's just, I don't know. I mean, if we run out of toilet paper, we can just get some cloths, clean ourselves with cloths. Like,
yeah.
I don't get it.
And then newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Yeah. I asked for options.
Options about what?
About toilet paper, because I thought toilet paper was something special about coronavirus when everybody was getting toilet paper. So I was just wondering, what about if I need toilet paper and I don't have?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so they told me about newspapers, wipes, toallitas, shower. And somebody used corn in Mexico. You know, el chocolo, Astrid? After you eat the corn and you have the chocolo, like the empty chocolo, I just don't know. I tell somebody, can you explain me how to use it? But how can you use it?
I don't know. That seems weird.
Can you rape yourself with that?
That is weird.
I know. I know.
But I think like if you were gonna die, like the last thing that you would worry about is like how to clean your butt. I mean, you would use like a leaf or something.
Oh yeah, dirt.
Or like
dirt
and like. I think everyone would accept the fact. Everyone would accept the fact that everyone's butthole is a little dirty.
Yes, but when I say cagamonte, I think you get dirt and clean yourself. You'd rather have dirt than poop.
Yeah, and then you could just scrape off the dirt. Okay, so that leads into another question, right? So it is something people should be somewhat worried about, right? Like
it is something that we should be scared about, just because something new. We do not know what to expect, so we don't know. We don't know about. I mean, we're barely learning about this virus, so until we know more about it, we should be scared. Mm-hmm. That's why we should be scared, because the flu, the same thing with the flu. Like a lot of people say, oh my God, so many more people died with the flu than with this. Why are people being exaggerated, blah, blah, because so now what they're wanting is what we have to wait for more people to die so that we can finally be scared about it and be precautious about it. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think what we're trying to do is prevent that from happening.
Mm-hmm. But I think we can learn from Italia. Lots of people are dying. Yeah. How many people died?
And that's the thing. And now Italy is saying like, hey, learn from us. Don't do what we did. Be scared and go home. Don't, just.
You know who's the next Italy? Mexico.
What's that?
Mexico is the next Italy. The president don't believe in coronavirus.
He said that he get it. The thing is, in Colombia, they do. They're doing the social distance. They're doing it already. There's
and voluntary
cases.
The voluntary.
We're not stupid.
Yeah.
We're not.
No, they're taking care of themselves. They're being smart about it, and that's good. That's what
Mhm.
we should be doing, that's what we should have been doing a long time ago.
Mhm.
But, just like we didn't know. We just didn't know. We didn't know what to expect. Italy, the same thing. They didn't know. They didn't believe it until 10,000 people decided, oh, well, we're not going to do the social distancing thing. So we're going to leave the city we're on. And they decided to go ahead and spread, to, everybody else. So,
It become crazy now. We were
yeah.
reading yesterday. I think in one day, 800 people die
Oh yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
in one single day.
Yeah.
And I think yesterday was 600 people.
It doubled. In one day, it doubled from like 2,000 and something to 4,000 and something. And then from there, it kept doubling.
And they keep saying
Yeah.
China's lying about it, that they really
Their
have a lot of
numbers.
people dying and they're just minimizing it.
Yeah,
think so?
maybe.
Okay, so that was good, but I just wanted to make sure that I didn't explain who exactly you were, even though I think a good amount of people that listen to this know who you are. She's obviously, like I said in the beginning, she's my tia. She's my mom's sister. And could you tell everybody a little bit about what you do and why it is that you have why it is I invited you to talk here?
So, again, my name is Astrid. I am a phlebotomist. I work for Dignity Laboratory for Dignity Hospital. And what I do is I draw people's blood. I do that, I can see up to 40 patients a day by myself. So, and it's different patients. Some of them are sick. Some of them are just there for annual routinely stuff. So that's what I do. I draw blood.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then at your job, has there been I think an obvious question everyone has is, have you seen anyone with that?
So at my job, we are taught, we consider every patient to be possibly infected with some kind of something, some kind of illness, some kind of infection, some kind of virus. So we, to me, I mean, I could possibly have seen a patient that had it, but we are taught, we take care of ourselves, we disinfect, we wear gloves, we wear the mask, we wear everything. So it's hard to say that I actually have seen somebody because I don't know. I can't. I can't. I have to ask them. Have you been experiencing fevers and coughs and shortness of breath? I have to ask them that, but I can't ask them, "Hey, are you infected with COVID?"
Yeah.
So
Because
but
a lot of people haven't even been tested as well, so that's
yeah,
also
and they don't even know. Yeah.
yeah. So that was so seeing is that so you guys aren't taking any sort of extraordinary precautions in
So
this
yes.
week?
Okay, so yes, we are. So, with a normal patient, any other day, any random day, we do, like I said, wear gloves. We wear, we see a patient that's sick, they come in, we wear the mask. If I see them coughing, I'll give them the mask, say, hey, for everybody else's protection, you got to wear a mask. But now, you know, like I said previously, we would just clean the chairs after every sick patient. Now, every single patient we see, we clean them. We clean the chairs. We disinfect everything, the doorknobs, everything. We are 100% sure that they are actually diagnosed with COVID-19. We have to wear what's called a PPE, a personal protective equipment, which is a gown, 2 sets of gloves, goggles, a face protection, shoe protection, and head covers. So, I mean, we do take those extra care now, though. Yeah, this past few weeks.
Okay, and then something something I heard of that I think I don't know your input, your view on it. A lot of people have been saying that if they're that some people that they suspect, because I think a lot of people too, that since it's flu season, like they they having similar symptoms because it's very similar to the flu. So some people they're feeling a little cough, they're feeling a little sick, and they might be like that. But if they don't feel anything too out of the ordinary, should they avoid going to the hospital and just stay at home, like avoid going and getting tested and just stay at home and until it is something that becomes more evident?
Well, okay, so I know it is flu season, like you say. The problem is with COVID-19. What makes it noticeable is the shortness of breath.
Mm-hmm.
So with the flu season, you have mocos, you can you're having a little cough, and you have headaches and
Mm-hmm.
fevers and that. So with COVID-19, what happens is there's a lot of mucus building up inside the lungs, and it makes it really hard to breathe. So that's like the main thing. Like there was, back in 2003, I believe it was, there was a SARS,
Mm-hmm.
and that it was a really similar to it. It was a shortness of breath. People were having a hard time breathing, but you know they made they kind of treat it with something. Now the treatment they use for that is not working on COVID-19. This
Mm-hmm.
is way stronger. So it's just that's the main thing. Like having a really hard time breathing and getting the fevers is how you know you
Okay.
have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But should people is like even if somebody were to have like is it because I know they've been saying it's like important to be what is it called
So, well,
social
yeah,
distancing.
social, yeah, of course. So, what you want to do if you feel like you may have it, you want to call the doctor first. Don't go in there, just show up
Okay.
and infect everybody else. You want to call the doctor first. Say, hey, you know what? I'm experiencing these symptoms. What should I do? You should get tested. Call him ahead of time. Chances are you're gonna give him a time to put on their PPE, their personal protective equipment, and they'll go to your car and they'll swab you. The Yeah, they'll give you a swab. They'll send it off to the labs, and then they'll call you and tell you if you have it or not. We don't
How long is the
want
wait?
you to. Uh, how long does it take? I think right now, yeah, it's taking about a week for the results. But I heard something that it might come. That they found this new machine or new thing that the results might be coming in within 48 hours now.
Okay.
That
So
makes a
something new. So
difference.
they might be getting results sooner.
Oh, that's good.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Because that's another thing I was like if they can't test it like the numbers that they're having right now, there's probably more if it's taking a week to
course.
find out, you know.
And you're
Yeah,
gonna get other
yeah, I
people
know.
sick
And
while you wait.
see, right here in Santa Maria, they actually make the swabs for this test. It's
Oh.
Hardy Diagnostics, and I mean, I know they're working day and night making these things. They're just, oh my God, they're working so hard to make these things.
Oh, so they're making the test to be able to distribute everywhere.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
wow,
Yeah.
it's crazy, huh?
Non-stop.
How
I
many
mean,
people
they're
is
working
infected in
so
Santa
many
Maria?
hours. And some of them are my friends, and they're just working so many hours, just
Yeah.
doing night.
Actually, how many
So,
people is infected in Santa Maria?
as of now, I heard 19.
19.
In Santa
Damn.
Maria. What about Santa Barbara County?
Well, that's Santa Barbara County. That's
okay.
19 in Santa Barbara County.
Oh, okay.
However, I feel like there's actually a lot more
I bet.
Oh yeah.
that is not being said.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's a lot of cover up going on because
What would the point of that be?
The Hispanic people.
What are they covering it
well,
for?
okay, so I feel like aquí in Santa Maria, we had probably before SLO County even announced it, and Santa Barbara didn't want to be the first one around here to say it because Santa Barbara,
Yeah.
I mean,
yes. Reputation.
of course they're the tourists; they don't want to sound bad. So we
Yeah.
had to wait. We had to wait for them to get it first, so that we can finally say, "Hey, yeah, we got it too."
Oh my god.
Maybe they contagious.
Yeah.
They got us. They gave us. They gave it to us.
Oh my
Lord.
gosh.
How many people here in Georgia?
In Georgia,
The whole Georgia.
I think it's 350.
Okay, but in Gainesville,
In Gainesville, I think it's
that was
20.
yesterday. The numbers
20.
change a lot in one
Yeah.
day.
So
Yeah, I think SLO has like 21, and here in California, I'm sure we're over 400 by now. Not
oh my
exactly
god,
sure.
yeah. Can't believe it. Okay, so
Yeah.
another thing was, so I was actually talking to some of my friends last night because I have another friend that's his name's Nathan. I forgot what you do, Nathan. Sorry, but he does something like he's like a nurse assistant or something like that, right? And then he was in contact with somebody that had it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously he had like his protective gear and stuff, and they were taking precautions. But something that was that they were, because he was saying that I feel more worried because my mom has asthma. She has this respiratory problem, and she's a little older, obviously, and I'm scared that she might get something. And we were start talking, well, exactly how is it that it transmits between people? Like, because they were saying, some of my friends were saying that it's airborne, but I don't know if that's
It
like.
is. It is airborne, and that's probably the scariest thing because you can be, talking to somebody and not touch them, and you can get it. So that's scary.
But it's not
But
just like
it does
flying
also.
around or something, right?
Like
It's
dripping, they were
it's like
saying
It,
dripping.
it flies. I mean, it depends. Like if you're talking to somebody or somebody's talking and has it, and it's a really windy day or whatever, and it can fly up to you, and you can swallow it, not realizing you did it.
Uh-huh.
So it is, that part is scary. It also does live in plastic and cloth
Cardboard.
and stuff like that. So the way he's gonna be protected of not carrying that over to his mom is by they teach him how to take off that gear, that equipment,
Mhm.
the protective equipment. They teach him how to take it off, making sure that you don't come in contact with anything on the outside of the gown and everything. So and then disinfecting, making sure he washes his hands, do not touch his face. And honestly, his mom should be
Be
wearing a mask
texting and
all the
show
time,
how
even
her
if he's at home,
text.
especially if he's living with her, then she should be wearing a mask.
Mhm. So is
Just
that
to
is
be,
like
I
is
mean,
the
Take the mom
better
mask?
to
safe
take
than
the mom to the
sorry.
hospital. Tell the
Yeah.
doctor what happened.
Yeah, but is the mask something that is more like, should, like, they've been saying that there's no need for a mask, but if 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 you, is like the mask more for preventing from you getting it or preventing someone from transmitting it to another person?
It's both.
Okay.
So uh, because she has asthma, she should wear a mask.
Okay.
So like anybody else, I know they're saying, oh, a mask is not really needed, this and that. Any healthy person probably might be okay. However, there's, like I said, people with asthma, people with cancer whose immune system are really
They say even
compromised. They
diabetes.
should be wearing masks.
Mhm.
So uh, definitely there's certain people that kind of
And when
need
you
it.
say wear a
So
mask, you mean every time, every day, or just when you get in contact with somebody, like
at
the
least when
sun?
they're out, when they're around other people, when
But what about his
Especially
mom now that
especially
she?
people that are like healthcare professionals,
Uh-huh.
I think that's more important, like, that, because a lot of people I know, they're like nurses, nursing assistants, so it's like, especially those people, it's more important for them and their family members to be cautious of those things.
yeah,
You can bring in your
yeah.
clothes.
I mean, and at least for a few hours, just because, like in the like this- and the air will last a few hours.
Oh, the
So
mist.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So because it's kind of flying around, so that's, at least if he comes home to her, maybe she should be wearing that mask for a couple hours, and then she can take it off,
Mhm.
just once it settles down. But and making sure that he disinfected himself. Maybe I know it's hard to find Lysol right now, but maybe spraying Lysol on himself before going home. But I mean, and
Mhm.
we don't even know that Lysol will actually even work for this strength of COVID. So,
Mhm.
but it
Okay,
doesn't hurt to check.
that was another question I had. I saw this video on Facebook of this guy
Mhm.
that he had a bottle of Lysol, and on the back it says kills coronavirus
In bottle.
in the
But
bottle.
that's COVID. That coronavirus was, or the Lysol was made for the strength of the coronavirus back in 2003.
And
So
that's
this one's
This one's
stronger.
that's
stronger.
what the thing
We
I think
just
some people don't understand is like that what that's why it's being referred to, like, you continue saying, you don't say coronavirus, you keep saying COVID-19 because it's
COVID is
coronavirus has been around for a while, but this is like a different strain or something.
yeah,
And the
exactly.
19
We
is
don't
for
know.
the year.
COVID-19 is this year. 2019.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I mean, other people refer to it as SARS. That was the previous one. So I mean,
Oh,
it's
so
just,
that was also coronavirus.
it was similar to it.
Okay. Is the common cold a coronavirus? Because that's something I heard too.
No, no.
No? Oh, okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Just crazy people on the internet.
Yeah, no.
Okay. That's good to know at least.
And do you get a virus from drinking Corona?
Can you what?
Can you get the virus
from drinking
from
Corona?
drinking Coronas?
Yes.
Yes. Do you know that 70 or 80% of the people
It might be a
get the-
different virus, but you get something.
you get a virus?
Yeah,
Yeah, people are, they say they're buying less Corona now. Like people don't want to get Corona. They'll get it, ¿cómo se llama?
What?
The other beers, but they won't
Oh,
get
Bud
Corona.
Light?
Bud Light and all kinds of things, but not Corona.
Uh-huh.
You never know.
Okay, it's good. Sorry. But, oh my God, that's funny. Some people actually think that.
I know, that's funny. That's ridiculous.
Oh my God, people are so dumb.
I mean, maybe somebody sneezed into it, into their
Oh,
drink, and they give
yeah.
it to somebody else. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
maybe.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So what is the things that people should continue doing to make sure that they're safe, that they're, in these times, because like it's that thing I've heard of people saying, flattening the curve, right? So it's like, what does that mean exactly? What is the goal that is trying to be accomplished with flattening the curve or having people do all these social distancing and whatnot?
Okay, so we're trying to stop it from growing. We're trying to stop these people of being um, infected with this virus, these numbers from growing. So, like I said, I was seeing an example of these like matches that were being lit, and then there's one that comes down and it kind of stops it from continuing being lit. So it's kind of stopping
Okay.
from spreading. So we're trying to,
what you
by
mean.
social distancing each other, we're kind of stopping it from spreading it to other people. I mean, I know there's almost
Well, as
impossible
fast.
for, yeah, exactly, as fast. But that's what we're trying to do. Stop, like people in Italy didn't care at first. They didn't believe it to be true. They thought this is not as bad. People are just exaggerating. And now you hear them saying, don't learn from us.
Yeah.
Don't do what we did. So we should listen from them. Let's learn from them. Stop. Let's just do what we have to do. Let's be patient. I mean, there's times that are worse, like the Holocaust. They were, you know, uh, you know, what's called incarcerated. They had no food. They had nothing. I mean, this is just us being home, hanging out, watching TV.
Yeah.
So we need to just be patient.
Yeah.
Just do that. If our job is essential, then we go to work. We clean
That's what I'm going to
ourselves. We
ask
clean
you.
our
Do you have a
hands.
chance to stay home and take it easy? No.
Yeah.
You don't have a chance.
So
What do you mean?
What she cannot be in quarantine.
Oh, her.
Yes, that's
Oh,
what.
yeah.
yeah.
Wonder how
I
that
can't
feels.
be, because I still got to take care of these patients. A
Yeah.
lot of patients depend on me to take their blood so they can take their medications.
Oh no, they need you there.
So there's people that can't do that.
Yes.
And for the people that can, just hey, enjoy yourself.
I
relax at
know. I
home.
wish I could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one thing that I saw too that was like people were saying that like it's important to not be so scared of, like, obviously you have to be cautious.
Yes.
But we
Cautious,
shouldn't
yeah.
be like totally like this isn't the end of the world. A lot of people keep talking about movies on Netflix.
And and when I say you should be scared is because
Though you take care of yourself.
like it's not the end of the world, guys. It's not the end of the world. The world's not gonna just end right now. But we should be a little scared, as in don't give the paz al Señor. It's okay. I mean, I'm sure God
Oh, no, we
knows
have
that
the
you
with
have
the
a lot
P.
of peace in you.
Yeah.
So there's no need for that right now. Maybe it'll come back again, but I mean, don't
It
be.
will come back again.
You don't. It's not the end of the world, but there's a lot of things that we do need to change. We just don't go buying all the toilet paper you can find. There's no need for that.
There's a mystery in the toilet paper.
Yeah.
But because it's something so new, something that we don't know what to expect, something
But
that
who
we're learning
thought about
off
that?
of,
The
is why
toilet
we're
paper was
scared.
going to be it.
What I think is that is just somebody was at the store and then everybody's like getting the like normal things,
It makes sense.
and then they
You know what
saw
happened?
they saw that
Did they?
somebody got a bunch of toilet
I'm gonna
paper
tell you what
and they
happened.
said, "Oh my God, look at Mary
Mimi,
over here
wait.
getting a bunch of toilet paper.
Wait, Mimi.
I have to do it too."
Look,
What?
I saw
Yeah.
this Mexican with a
Somebody
lot of
probably had
needle
diarrhea
milk.
one day.
And I went straight to the milk. And I said,
Yeah.
I bet the milk is good for it. And there was no more milk. I almost got a whole bunch of needle milk.
Yeah.
Because that guy have a lot. And I said, maybe
Like,
it's a secret
remember
on
when we
it.
went to buy Maruchan? We went to buy Maruchan.
Oh, yes.
It was almost empty. But we got like almost everything that was left. We haven't even eaten it. We got almost everything that was left. And then all of a sudden, all these Mexicans passing by start looking for Maruchan.
So that's what happened to toilet paper
Yeah.
and needle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
people
led to
just
Somebody
saw
probably
other
had
people.
they probably just had diarrhea one day, and then they thought, oh,
Yeah,
I just took it. You know?
they took something for 2 afternoons, and this is it. I needed it.
Oh
Look,
my
something funny
god.
about the corona.
Ever wonder what the extra stands for?
Yes, and the coronavirus.
Corona. Oh, virus. That's so dumb. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that's
think
crazy.
it's just like you see somebody freaking
So
out,
that you think
and
what
then your
happened
mind
with
is
toilet
like, I can't be unprepared. I have to get ready. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah.
maybe you clean yourself with something out, you'll get it to your hole or something.
What's your whole?
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
the
the
thing
toilet
is,
paper, like you need toilet paper, really need toilet paper.
Oh,
That's kind of scary.
like that you have you.
And it happened to us when we're out of toilet paper. Remember I told you, like 3
Yes.
days before, I said, Alice, can you go to the store and get milk, cheese, toilet paper? And
I
then it
forgot.
happens, and I said, Alice, we didn't get toilet paper. And everyone is
Yeah.
getting a
It
lot of
was
toilet
like
paper.
it was like
we're
a
freaking
couple
out.
days before that. Yeah.
I know.
I think that's it. That's all the stuff I had for about coronavirus. You know, I think
Okay, now we know how to talk about something funny about coronavirus.
something funny.
Yes, all you things you hear about coronavirus, like the cure for it.
What's the cure?
Favorite thing that garlic is, chito oli,
Garlic is the cure.
garlic is the cure. Because
Oh.
when how your grandpa, your grandma died from coronavirus, and they're already like 90, and they put garlic on everything. And then my mom came, and she was
why
like,
didn't we just start doing that?
my mom was boiling water and put a lemon on it, and she was like, oh, Calais, look, si le pone limón al agua, no te pasa nada. That, oh my God, Calais been every lemon we find, he just chupándoselo. And we talk about age, like you're over 60, you have more chances to die. And he's like, there's
Yeah.
no way. He's not 60 yet, but he's so worried about it. He's eating in lemons and hot water. He swear that's the cure for it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So people just think
Well,
of
the good
weird
thing
things.
is we know that they're doing clinical trials on it already, so hopefully, you know, we do find a real cure for it, you know. But
Yeah.
They said something on 1909, a disease or something that happened in 1909.
Some disease.
And some people, they use a lot of onions.
Okay.
They got like, they saved themselves.
Oh.
So I was thinking garlic, lemon, onions, a pico de gallo will save our lives. Because
dumb.
there's a recipe for it. Look, what else you put in pico de gallo? Tomato with flavor. Never know. Tomato's
Oh
good
my
for
goodness.
another
beans.
cure is we can stop eating bats and
Stop
dogs.
eating
And
bats.
then snakes, the 8 bats, yes. Nasty. Don't stop going to Chinese food. Oh, I swear, I bet I ate snake and rabbits and
That's so mean.
rats. They give it to you, so like
but-
it
Well,
tastes
some
good.
people are
because-
so offended that you know, like if I'm going somewhere where there's a Chino that he can't talk English good, I'm be a little worried.
of course.
You know. If he's like, hello,
Yeah,
I'm like,
We're-
oh my
I think
God.
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna start stereotyping them now, huh?
Yeah. So then when
That's
you have
it.
this mask and it said made in China, oh my God, I get so scared. So I'd rather get a mask that somebody made over here than just, even it's a cloth one, but it's
That's
this
so
mask
mean.
made in China.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you don't trust Chinese, puppy.
Oh my
No.
gosh.
You
Okay.
can't.
Well, now we know. Okay, I had I had a question from somebody here that was like medically related. Then I had a bunch of other questions that weren't really medically related.
Okay.
But somebody asked, they wanted information about this natural steroid called SARMs. Like if it's good or like what's about it,
They're
or
good for what?
like good, like if it's safe, I guess.
But not about coronavirus, with something
No,
else.
no, no, no.
Oh,
There's something else. It's called about steroids.
something
So-
like fun.
Yeah, so what I know about that is steroid. It's a steroid. It's what people use to make muscle, but it was banned because it was kind of making your balls not grow. You know, it's just shrinking your balls.
And why is that? Because of like muscle contraction and just like
You know, I don't really know much about it. Gosh, I just know that like the muscle mass was deteriorating, so it
Oh.
just after a while, after using it for so long, it was just it was no good.
mm-hmm. So it's
So they
better
banned
just
it, and
like you just eat more protein or something.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, because it was
those
just going to
shrink.
build muscle for a while, and then people started abusing it, and then it started messing up the.
Okay. So there you go, person that I'm not gonna call you out on here, but
You
person
already
that
said the
asked,
name.
huh?
Yeah,
already
don't
said the
use
name.
it; it'll shrink your ball.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh,
Primo.
Diosito. Please, please. We're never gonna tell you that about it. That you asked that. Don't even tell.
Oh my,
It was not him.
oh my god, that's so funny. Okay, let me see. Okay, somebody else asked, do you think that Latino superstitions on getting sick contribute to placebos that work?
What is that?
So like they were saying like a lot of times like Fooder or other Hispanic or Mexican people, they're always like, oh no andas sin medias or sin zapatos because te vas a enfermar.
Oh.
You know, but like when it was like
Or
you ever got sick through your feet?
yeah, or you know how you get those like messages, pass this on to 10 people or
Oh yeah.
or something like
Bad
that.
luck for
That
you or
could be it
something.
too. You know, we could have got it because we didn't pass those messages to 10 different people.
Oh my god.
You know?
Now makes sense. Send
Do
it
you
to
think that
Nick.
has like an effect on people like maybe not like Mexicans, but
Well,
like
like people
that
who
think like that?
self-diagnose, people are super like they think, oh my god, I think I got it, you know. And I had that like
Like
this.
hypochondriac people.
Yeah, exactly. I had a patient like that on Friday talking about how they think they have it. You're just showing no symptoms. Why the hell do you think you have it? You know?
He was like, "Cause everything bad happens to me. I have to
yeah,
have
No,
it."
porque leen. Like
Oh, yeah.
you read the symptoms. And, you cannot breathe. All of a sudden, you cannot
Yep.
breathe.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I mean, I think it doesn't it affects them in false effect.
And then if you think that you have it, I think you start getting the symptoms. Like, okay.
Yeah,
You know when you think about breathing, like you breathe
build-
normal and you think, okay, I have to breathe this many times. And you start getting like a panic attack. Like, oh my God, what about if I stop breathing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what it is.
Yeah. It's just kind of.
and then you actually you expose yourself to it because you say, yeah, what the heck, I have it anyways, and then
Yes.
That like weakens your immune system or something.
And you gotta worry and you start getting all the symptoms that you were waiting for.
Okay.
I'll say so.
Interesante. Okay.
And then when you see, remember you know, a killer knows a killer?
There's this picture of
O.J. Simpson.
O.J. Simpson with a bunch of toilet paper and hand sanitizer, and somebody put their
I know it's real.
they're like, guys, I know this thing is real because killers know killers. It's so messed up. Oh my goodness, so funny. I had this person, she's been asking about this stuff for like a long time, but I never been able to talk about it. But she was just kind of saying, so here's the two questions she had. She's like, how to stay motivated and how to be confident. So these are like, I think she said them two different ones, but kind of like, I feel like they kind of go together.
Motivated.
I know you're not like a psychological person, so I thought it was kind of like we could talk about it right now, like amongst all of us. Yeah, it's more like a personal thing. You know, it's like, so what do you think is something like for somebody that like might be lack self-esteem? How could they be more confident? How could they feel more motivated to, you know, go out with people or just like motivated, like, you know, like if they're depressed or something?
Okay, they depressed about coronavirus. Let me tell you, if they're depressed about coronavirus, don't worry, it won't last. It was made in China.
Oh my God.
Yes. So what else?
I think self-esteem is, I mean, aside like not speaking coronavirus or COVID-19, I think, you know what, fixing yourself always makes people feel good about themselves. Like, you know, just even if you're like, I don't know that you are, but I mean, if you're a big person, you can still fix yourself, fix your hair, you know, put a little bit of makeup, you know, fix your eyebrows. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with looking good, you know, and that always gives people a good, nice self-esteem. So you can prepare yourself for when this whole COVID-19 is, you know, blows through. Then, you know, why not? You're gonna be home for a while, unless your work's, you know, doesn't permit. Then you know what? Work out in your house. Do some jumping jacks. Do you know, just prepare yourself for this. You know, when it blows out, fix yourself. You know, exercise and don't eat everything you buy. Don't eat all the toilet paper.
Eat all the toilet paper. Man, they're gonna get sick from something else, huh?
From something else, yeah. Pretty soon they're gonna be like a crema pal fundillo or something like, I don't know.
Okay, and then like for being confident, I guess just like being like more like
confident.
Like what would you say, Wooder? Like how do you think people should be? How do you get more like? Because for me that doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? How can you not be like at least like sort of confident in yourself and like what you think and stuff. You know what I mean? Because like that's what you think. You know,
Well, I mean, to be confident when you answer something, you gotta be sure about something. You know, you gotta be sure. And if you
like
don't
don't say
know,
something that you don't know.
yeah, and if you don't know, you just say, you know what, I don't know, but I'll find out. You know, that's at least that's what I do at work. Like, you know what, I don't have the answer for you, but I will find out.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes me more knowledgeable because now I have to. It's a like a it's something that I gotta go learn about. And
Yeah.
then
And so you say
makes
Google
me more
it.
knowledgeable. So yeah, and then next
Google
patient
it.
comes and asks me. Now I know the answer.
Mm-hmm.
So
I feel
it's
like even like so like I was talking to Yoani about this, that I feel like some people that like that aren't confident, or they're not like socially you know, like inclined towards things, that sometimes when they go to talk with somebody, they have like a conversation like already in their mind. You know what I mean? Like a script to go by. You know, and it's
yeah.
like, and if it's like, okay, I'm gonna go to this person, I'm gonna say, hello, how are you? And they should say, I'm fine, how are you? You know, but if they don't say that, they freak out or something. You know, if they're like,
yeah.
I'm good, it's pretty good. Like I'm good. My mom came to visit, and now they're like, yeah, me too. Oh wait, what? You know, like they get all I see. You know.
So they already
That wasn't part of it. Yeah, that wasn't part of the script. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
so they already
Yeah.
have another problem.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's very stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Well, that's like some people are like that.
No, me.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I never understood that, but like,
Yeah, me neither. So it has to be somebody had like depression or have these issues, and then it get
they need
over
to.
at it,
Yeah.
and then you can ask them like how they did it.
Yeah.
You need to have somebody that has
Kind of like,
depression and
so
work
it's
on
like
it.
you think it's not like, it's not that itself is not the problem, but it's like it's something from like
It's something.
something else you have.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah, and like, you know, if you want to know what to say to somebody, what I like to do is when I'm meeting new people, I am kind of quiet at first because I don't know how to
Interact.
interact with them, or so I'm kind of quiet and I say hi, how are you, whatever, and then I'm quiet for a while until I hear them talk. I see their expressions and I see their body movement, and however they act is how I know I'll approach them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, as you can study them before you approach them.
Other
Yeah,
questions?
yeah, that's good. Okay, so let me see. This last one. I told my mom about this, but other person said, how to get over someone who left you, whether it be parents, siblings, best friend, boyfriend, or girlfriend.
Boyfriend.
That's such a broad question, because I'm like, if your mom left you, I'd be like, man, my mom left me. That's sad.
Well,
stupid they say
you know
your
what,
mom
and
leave
it's
you.
it is sad, but I've been hearing a lot about that right now with a lot of people from the church that were from church and then they left, and they've been like, their parents don't talk to them anymore because they left the church.
Mm-hmm.
I'm lucky that I don't deal with that. I'm very fortunate that is not happening to me whatsoever.
Uh-huh.
But it's really sad, and it goes through stages. Like I seen
Yeah.
it goes through stages where, like, oh, you know what, f them and blah blah blah, and they're blind. They don't see the truth.
Yeah.
And it's just it's sad. I honestly, I
Yeah.
don't even know how I would deal with it because it hasn't happened to me. So
Yeah.
thank gosh.
So that
And
means
then
like your
like
parents
the
leave
other
you.
thing, yeah, or like, yeah, because I don't know. That's like, I guess like that could be like what she said. Sometimes like, even in like, in any religion, some people say like, oh, if you don't come over here to La Virgen Maria, you can kiss your room
Mhm.
goodbye. And then you're like, oh man. I have
Okay,
to
what
go.
about your boyfriend or your husband leave you?
If your
I have a
boyfriend or your
perfect
husband
recipe
leaves me,
for it.
I guess it depends on like why.
But that doesn't
Well,
matter
no,
why.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter why.
I don't think to get over it. It doesn't matter. You know
But
what
how
I mean?
you can
But
get
like,
over it?
but like how to like.
Yeah, every situation is different.
You
Because
make a
if it
goodbye
was like,
party.
say, Oscar left me, I'd be
Goodbye
like,
party, honey.
oh, this guy, I'm gonna go find me a better one.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'll make you a Caleb a goodbye party. I'll invite him. I'll
yeah,
make
that's
a
what you were
party
saying.
for him, a cake, a pack of stuff, and for the ride. I'll make it fun. I'll make it fun. Astrid, what did you say?
Like you, Astrid, I got a better girl.
No,
Oh
of
my
course I'm gonna
God.
get a better one, but before I get a better one, I'll make a party. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I think that's something that really depends on the situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, every situation is different. Yeah.
But I think
your
just
husband
like the
leave you,
way to
what are the
like,
situation?
but like, let's say it's like you find your husband in bed with another person. It's like, no, well, no. I don't know. If they found you and they left you, I feel like you'd understand.
Oh, yeah,
Almost.
they deserve it.
Yeah, but like that's such
Okay,
a
okay,
weird
let's see.
situation.
You find Oscar with somebody else. Who do you hit, Oscar or the other person?
Oh, you know what? I think it like again it goes in stages too, where I'd be like super pissed.
But
But
who do you hit?
then
Like
I'd be
right
like
away. Like you
thankful.
open the
I'd
door
be
and you
like,
see Oscar and you go and hit somebody. Who do you hit? Oscar or the girl?
I don't think I would hit him. I think I'd just walk away. I'd like, you know what? Yeah, I don't want. I don't need any diseases. I don't need any STDs. So goodbye. That's
Mm-hmm.
it.
Yeah, because I see it on Facebook. Like, oh,
I
there's a
need
girl
the-
hit another girl. I said, what?
Mm-hmm.
Was she a lesbian? I said, no, a husband. I said, okay. Did she marry the girl? Why did she hit the girl? You're supposed to hit your husband, the one that was unfaithful to
thing,
you,
yeah.
not the other person. Like, what?
Uh-huh.
I never understand that.
Yeah. I should have asked this person for more details because I don't
Yeah.
get what they're
And
saying.
you know what? Tell us. We'll never said your name or last name, your mama, your dad, your
I
cousins.
guess someone left you. Well, I don't know. I think it's just like if it's like something that like let's say like not to be racist, but it's true. Black people a lot of times the dad leaves them. You know, like the dad.
Of course.
Well, yeah, but it's just like it's true. You know, like a lot of people. There's like more than 50% of black people that don't have a dad. You know, so it's like I think if it's something like that, it's like.
What did they leave the kids, the black people?
I heard. I don't know. I think it was because something like you could get like more like if you didn't have like it was cheaper to buy like homes and to get like stuff like that if it's like you were a single family home. You know what I mean? Like a single parent or
Oh,
something.
just to like fraud.
Yeah, but it's just like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what it was. I think that's what it was.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
It
sure.
makes sense.
If I find the article that I read, I'll put it in here. So it was like that, right? So then they would do that, but then they were like,
But they're
"Oh,
not
well, I'm
lying
not
about
here,
it.
so like I'm a bounce," you know.
Huh.
I think that's what it is. I don't remember. I read it somewhere, but I can't remember exactly what it was. So don't hold me to it. But that happens to them, you know. So like, how is a person like that to deal with something that happens to them? You know, it's like they just left them. Just
Oh, they found a new one. They have a lot of papas. ¿Cómo llaman?
so it's just like accepting
baby papa, my
accepting
baby
that it
mamas.
happened. You know, like you can't change what happens. It's just like get over it.
I guess.
Yeah.
What else can you do?
Time gets over it. I mean, yeah, it takes
And
time.
these people,
Time heals everything.
Mm-hmm.
it is hard because you cannot call black people. What can we say about black people?
You can't even call them people of color sometimes.
Oh my! So how can you say it? Okay, these
don't know.
people, they're not
Some people
white.
get offended when you say African American because no, I'm a black American.
No. So these black Americans, girls,
Uh-huh.
the husband leave, and they find another pop up or another baby, and they pack another baby and have another baby, and then they holler at the husbands. Little babies.
What are you saying?
They don't just stop crying and have one baby,
Oh,
another
so they
dad.
just-
They'll
they
find
get over
another
it.
dad and get another baby, and another baby with another husband,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's it. They don't get depressed or nothing.
Yeah, they just get over it, huh?
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
they don't get depressed, honey.
That's good though.
What about you Chinese and your husband leave you?
If your husband leaves you,
Yes, and you Chinese.
you make a new one.
Yuck. Oh, you get another
That's
Chinese?
kind of weird.
Oh, you
I've
get
never
another
heard of a
Chinese?
one.
Huh?
So it's weird. I've never really heard like a Chinese husband leaving the
Of course, they get a
I
wife, they
feel
better
like-
keep it.
No, yeah, I feel like they'd be like,
like
you
como
know,
dice
like,
Oscar,
my
it's
honor.
cheaper to keep her.
All right, man.
Oh my god, that's so true. Especially for a guy. Oh my god.
Yeah.
If you're a guy going into court, no, she had to like almost kill you to be able to get anything.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If
Yep.
not, that woman's getting everything.
And Chinese are
And I think that's why Oscar would never cheat on me because I'd take all his money.
Ooh, poor guy.
Uh-huh. No, just because even if the wife doesn't want to, she's like, no, I'm good. The lawyer would be like, no, we can do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
trouble.
He's
Man,
like,
Tony,
we can get
trouble.
it from you. He's like, I'm gonna get a good paycheck.
Yeah. And how about like the Mexican, the Mexican people? They're kind of.
The same.
I noticed like the wives, they're just kind of like, oh, it's normal that they have that they cheat on me. It's kind
Oh,
of.
but the thing,
Oh.
but the thing on the Mexican people is like they lie about not being married, so they can get like food stamps and all those things, but they don't change husband. The husband is there. They keep having babies.
Yeah,
The same
but the
husband.
husband can go. The husband goes and sleeps with a different woman, and the wife will know, and it's
Because
like,
the wife
yeah.
will get mad at the
like they're
other
okay
girl
with
that
it. Like
cheat
they're
with the
all
husband.
totally okay with it.
They just hate the girl that cheat with, but not the husband. They keep the
Yeah,
husband, but they
that's
feel
weird.
so happy they have the
Yeah,
husband
como que
back.
that's just like
Uh-huh.
Yes.
something that like when you buy the package, it's like a side effect right there. It's like, oh, that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know it's gonna
Yeah.
happen. But the other
Yeah,
girl
like
that you don't
I
know
have a
is supposed to
friend.
be faithful,
I
huh?
have a friend that her husband cheated on her,
Is she Mexican?
has another baby with somebody else, and
Oh my
then
god.
the mom told her, like her mom told her, well, your dad did it to me, so it's like, yeah, you just like, yeah, it's normal. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like,
My
no, I told her,
God.
no, that's not normal. That's not okay.
Not at all.
You gotta
Like,
leave him.
you need to be traumatized.
Yeah.
It's part of
No,
life.
you have to leave him.
Oh
I know.
my
I hear that.
God.
Remember one cousin, and a cousin.
A
And then,
person.
Yeah, a person.
I'm gonna.
And
So
then
say
she
it
was
again.
saying
A
that she
person.
told her mom that, oh, my husband is real bad to me and everything, but he's here. He's always there. And he was hitting her and abusing her real bad. And then she called the mom and said, Mom, I want to leave him because this. No, I never left your dad either. You need to deal with it. That's how it is. Every
Yeah.
husband is the same. You marry somebody else will be the same. So she had to stay and stay and stay. She was gonna get killed
Yeah.
because the mom was
Yeah.
saying there's normal. Like that's how life is.
Mm-hmm.
And then if he never cheat, but I bet if he was cheating, it will be the same thing. Like you have to stay with him. It doesn't matter. He's there.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid.
Yeah.
And she's Colombian.
Craziness.
Mm-hmm. I think that's just like like especially like not just Mexicans, but like
Colombian.
like older generation. It's like if you could like, especially like before, you could hide that. You know what I mean? And then like if somebody found out, it would just be
now
like
with Facebook,
it'd be the
there's
wife.
nothing you can
It'd be
hide.
the wife that found out, and she was like, okay, well, we're not telling anybody because if you tell somebody, it's gonna ruin the image everybody
My
has of the family,
reputation, yeah.
the reputation. But now everyone can just be like, oh my God, look, there's Juan over there with Maria. I'm gonna take a picture and send it to Juanita. Like it's like they can't avoid it now. And if you do it, the wife almost feels like the person other person, they feel almost obligated to be like, heck no, because everyone is seeing.
But they will blame always the other girl, not the husband.
Yeah. No. Whatever. But like they have to. They're looking at them, and if they don't say, if they're saying like, "Oh, it's fine," everyone's gonna be like, "What the heck? This person's an idiot," But like if they have to say like almost like, "Heck no," I think people are just getting more like, like that's like I don't think that's the main thing, but it's like another part of it, that people are like it's out there more.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay, so we now have Chinese people that we cannot call black, and Colombians and Mexicans. What else? Who else is there?
Why does?
Oh,
why
what
are we
about
talking about
gringos?
racist things?
No, I don't want to talk about racism, but everybody deal with everything different. You see, we already talk how black people deal with cheating. How do they deal with cheating? We talk about
How
kids,
they
not
deal with
cheating.
cheating? I don't know.
They kill the husband, man.
I don't
Imagine
know.
you have a black girl.
They scratch their cars.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
But they'll keep the husband, huh? Well, they keep the husband?
They're usually never married.
Oh, okay. But they consider they're sleeping with them. They're
And
like,
then they leave
you're a
them.
man.
And then they'll mess up the
Yeah.
car
They'll mess up the car.
or something that they like.
And Chinese
Yeah.
people don't do that because it's expensive and they don't want to spend money on it.
I feel like Chinese people hardly ever cheat. There's
Yeah,
like,
because it's
I
safe.
cannot
What did
bring
you say? Astrid?
dishonor to
Cheaper to
family.
keep her?
Yeah.
It's not because they think like Oscar. It's cheaper to keep her.
for real, they
To
think
keep her,
like
to
that.
keep her.
They do the math.
So Mexican people, they don't care. They can cheat. The wife will understand.
Yeah.
And then
part of the culture.
Colombian people. Oh, they can cheat because it's normal. That's how it is. The husband can cheat. It's okay.
So what about white people?
That's what I mean.
No, you said
Oh,
Colombian.
yeah, I am
White
asking. What
people.
about white people? How did the white people deal with it? With cheating?
They get divorced, no?
They go to the court. And the judge decides
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
that will happen.
Everything has to go halfway. Everything's done
Yes.
the right way. Nothing can
And
be
you
out of
go to
line.
the court, yeah.
So-
And then they still hang out with each other.
They're still friends.
And then the wives becomes friends. Yeah.
Yes. And they
Well,
share
we're
the
gonna be friends
kids, and
because
the
I
two
want you to
husbands are
take care of my kids
together.
when they're at your house, and you're gonna take care of your house, and
They're friends. Everybody's friends with everybody.
Oh my God.
So they never fall in love.
it's a happy life.
Oh, yeah,
Everybody
pero
gets
ellos saben
different.
calmado, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Who else do we have? Mexican,
Oh my
black,
gosh.
Chinese, Colombians, whites. Who else do we have?
I don't know, Mutter. I can't think of other people. Not thinking like you, I don't know.
Let's see. Let's see. Italians. The wives will go and kill the mistresses with their big nails.
They're cute.
Yeah.
That sounds good. You pay somebody to do. Well, like Colombians, one part will do it that way. But I think the other people, like normal people, they're not from church and they don't believe that it's normal to get your husband can kill you and hit you and have wives and everything. And it's okay. It's your husband. He's there. You have to stay. Other Colombians, like Gentiles, also they would pay somebody to go kill that guy. Which, they'll be like $20 maybe. And you find somebody and say, you know what, go kill this guy and they'll kill him. That's easy as that. Le dan el paseíto.
Because a lot of places, like, the gang is like the police, you know, like not only like making sure that, I guess, like, bad things don't happen in the community,
Well, that's
but
what
they're
happened in
like the
Colombia.
social police, you know?
Yeah, how do you call that in Colombia, Astrid?
Okay.
How do you call those people in Colombia? The police, but the police don't do nothing. So the people find their
The
own
cartel?
police, like their own.
No, the
How did they
oh
call
god.
it? I know because there's something. I know my mom
Pandillero?
told me they call it a vacuna. You have to pay them to take care of your business and not get like.
That sounds like a lot of
ladrones.
gangs. Like, that's just like a gang, no? Most gangs do that.
No, it's not the gorillas. It's the.
There's a name for it.
There's a name
There's
for
a
it?
I
name
know.
for
I
them.
can't remember what it is.
But
Yeah,
there's a
I know
name,
there's
yeah.
a name
They
for it.
just,
Yeah.
you call and tell them they're cheating on me and they take care of it. Usually, what they mean, they take care of it, they'll kill him. They'll kill the person.
Yeah.
Yep, easy as that. Problem solved. That would be the other Colombians. The real cool Colombians. And like Marjorie, you know how Marjorie is like when we were in baseball games? And you're like, ay, ese niño le pegó a David. A ver, el nombre, apunta de las placas. It's in her. And she's like, lambiéndose like she's going to write down the placas.
Oh, when Ticos and they were playing, I think it was a championship game, or like they were like in the playoffs or something for baseball. I remember they lost, and we felt like it was like the ref that robbed us, right? I don't remember where, but we're driving away, and I remember, Mooter, we start going behind these kids. They're walking to their car with their little snack bags, and you start honking at them. We put the windows down. We're like, screw you guys! And then I forgot. I think it was Giovanni or something. I don't know who. Somebody starts flipping them off. They're like, "F you guys!"
Oh, these white people.
And they're like, "Hey, those
From
are
a
kids."
market. No,
They're like,
from
"Those are kids." We're
young
like,
folk.
"Screw all of you! You all suck!" And they were like so mad.
It's scared too.
Yeah,
Marjorie
they were
was
like,
writing
Orchid
down the
people,
placas.
right? Orchid people? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
And Marjorie was write down everyone's
She was,
placas.
yeah, she was, and people were getting so worried. They were so
That's how you do it.
scared.
Even if you don't kill it, you have these things. You have the placas in case.
Yeah. And then it's like,
Milicias?
there's
You call
like,
them
oh my
milicias?
God, we need to call the police. No, honey, they wrote down our plaques. Don't do it.
It's deep in you, honey. It's deep in us.
Oh my gosh, I know how. Even this is like, even if you're not gonna do anything, you're just like, they better know I will if I need to.
Imagínate que les dañen el carro o algo y nosotros ya tenemos las placas. They're gonna blame us.
Oh, I know, but they're not smart enough to get ours.
I know.
They're too scared.
Okay, next question.
And that's all the questions I have.
Ooh, okay. It's already 52 minutes, honey.
52 minutes. Okay, well, I think it was good. I think it was something good to start it back up. You know.
Yeah.
Without Giovanni,
Yeah.
because Giovanni's in
Without
Puerto
Giovanni.
Rico.
Yes, most of you already know, but Giovanni, my brother, the other co-host, he was not here. He
Another
is-
co-host.
Huh? Co-host.
Oh, I thought you what do you mean?
Cajones?
What do you mean? He co-host? He said, what?
No.
I didn't know he broke a leg or something. The other co-host said, what the heck?
Co-host.
Lo cogió. ¿Quién
¿Quién
lo
lo
cogió?
cogió? I said, what the heck? You say the other co-host.
The other co-host.
Oh, I said you say the other co-host. I said, what the heck?
You know I can't say S is good. Okay, but the other co-host, he left, so
Co-host.
now it's just me, but I have like...
Just you? What
now
about
it's
us?
just- Okay, well, right now it's Astrid that's a guest, and you that came right
Actually,
now.
you, me, and Mario will be the Lama's mamas.
The Lama Mamas.
That's
That's a
The
good
Lama's
one.
mamas. Have to be one of you, me, and Marjorie.
That's actually really good.
Yeah.
No, but the thing, like, what's it called? What was I saying?
Giovanni's gone.
Giovanni's gone, yes. So, what was I
From
saying?
now on, it's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
be
for now
you
it's
and
just gonna
somebody
be
else.
me, and either me and I'll usually have a guest on. You know.
What
So-
about Ticos?
Ticos.
He needs to be
Ticos doesn't want
paid.
to do it. Ticos has to be paid.
Yeah, he
And
doesn't want to do it for free.
we don't. Yeah, and we already don't make a lot
Can
of money.
afford him.
No,
Yeah,
you
no, I
cannot
can't.
afford
We
it.
can't afford it
Maybe
right
in the
now.
future.
Maybe in the future. If you want to sponsor us, send us an email, thelamapodcast@gmail.
Astrid, how much is Tico charge?
Ticos, okay, so the other podcast that I do with Ticos, he charged me $1. Oh my! And then we only made about. I'm not gonna say how much we made, but well, compared to what we make, I was like, that is not fair. I was like, this is not fair.
And that is very cheap.
Yeah, I'm very cheap too, but I did it because I was like desperate.
You don't want to pay $1?
I know, but we didn't.
And now that somebody gave you
$100. Much
$100,
money. We hadn't made that.
somebody give you $100?
$100. Oh
Who
yeah,
gave
yeah,
you-
yeah. My tia gave me $100. This spaghetti.
And 200 to Giovanni, and 100 to
But yeah, that's the thing. Look, it's like, but it's like we don't make a lot of money, so I'm not gonna do it because I'm just gonna get more people to go on. I already have 3. Well, this one and 2 more. I have this one and 2 more podcasts already getting ready.
With the microphone.
Oh my god!
Don't look at him.
Okay, so I'm gonna say something. There's the other person in the room who collaborated in giving birth to me. I gave him a microphone that is not connected to anything, and he's been holding it up and saying comments.
And I almost died from a heart
He's been like
attack.
every time, "Yep, that's right."
I almost died from a heart attack. And
It's not connected to anything.
You have to take a picture. Put it in the podcast so they understand what we're
I'm
talking
gonna
about.
post it right now. Yeah, I'm gonna post a picture of him with holding it. It's not connected to anything. He's talking into it.
I remember when Oscar was playing Xbox or I don't know what, and he always used to give you guys a control without connection.
It's not connected.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you got
The
there.
same
Look
thing.
there. And I said, scoreless.
Oh my! And he thought it was working. He's like, my mom faked. He's like, "Oh, I hear you."
No, I put
oh,
my
okay.
microphone real close to him when he was texting. So
Yeah,
it
when he was
worked.
talking, and then he thought it worked. Oh my
poor thing.
gosh,
That is
that's so
terrible.
funny. Yeah.
Okay,
But-
so goodbye.
Yeah, so I already have 2 more podcasts lined up, not done, but lined up. So all of you guys, make sure you
Not
stay
about
tuned.
coronavirus? Well, maybe.
No, well, maybe because it's like something that's going on.
Ooh, what, do you think they're gonna put on lockdown? Like California is in lockdown, huh? Astrid?
What?
California is in lockdown?
Yes.
Okay. For how long?
Yeah. We don't know yet. For now, we're thinking 2 weeks, but after 2 weeks, we decide if we continue or if we're gonna be good. I think it's gonna be for a while.
They say we
Is it like a
13
law
behind
thing or a
Italy.
recommendation?
No,
What?
I think if people if they continue to not follow orders, it's gonna be a law enforcement where they're just gonna be like military coming
But
around.
when they
and
put you in
making sure-
lockdown, okay, because we're not in lockdown yet. But I'm wondering,
You guys-
can you still go to
well,
the store?
maybe it's not as bad over there yet.
Well, there's
but
like
if it
how many
does get
cases in Gainesville?
Gainesville, like
Huh?
19 in
19
Gainesville?
cases here, so we don't have that many and 3 deaths. But okay, thing is, how did it works over there? In lockdown, can you go to the store or how did that work?
We can go to the store. We can walk around. There's just no like no parties, no restaurants.
Oh, so that's what they
the
mean. I thought
restaurants you can
Beca-
like pick up. They do like to go, but you
Mhm.
can't like go into the restaurant. You can't go to like bars. You can't go to like the gym.
So you
can't go-
driving in the freeway, you're driving, you don't get in trouble.
No, if you're driving on the freeway, you're fine. If you're walking your dog, you're fine.
Oh, because
yeah.
where Caleb worked, they gave him a letter, and they said if they put Georgia in lockdown on Monday, just show these to the police. And there's a letter saying that he needs to go to work because he worked on the food chain, and it's gonna make it work, and I don't know, something like that. But it was,
Yeah,
I was
so
wondering, so they're
I
gonna
think
stop us if we
that,
drive?
one of our buddies who's also an electrician, he has one of those letters because I think there's gonna be a curfew where um there's gonna be some people that are gonna have those letters, after certain hours, and they're gonna be able to be around.
Okay, if we're learning from Italy, now they're 13 days ahead of us, and they have so many deaths. And they do the
Yes.
lockdown, and I think their lockdown is like they can go to a
They've been
clinic
doing
if they
lockdown
get
for like
if
2
they're
weeks.
walking outside the streets and everything.
Mhm.
So do you think that's gonna happen to us too?
If we continue the way we are, yes. If we don't listen, if we don't, because I see a lot of people like in slow, they're just saying like, this is so bad, or people are exaggerating. There's not as bad as if people are making it think. If we continue with that attitude, we're gonna end up like that.
And the thing is, they're saying
If
if
not,
you're young and
actually,
you get
we're gonna end up worse than them.
oh, don't say it.
There's more of us.
But remember what they said. Italy people usually say goodbye and hi with a kiss, so that's contagious. There are a lot of old people in Italy, and they
That's
smoke
the
a
thing that
lot.
we gotta be careful for the older people because we're gonna wipe them out.
We'll get new old people in like 10 years.
We're in line waiting. We're in line waiting. No, the poor thing. No. No, but the thing is, in San Luis Obispo, you have a lot of young people.
Yeah.
So they don't care. Like, what do they care for? Okay, they get coronavirus. They have to get it real bad, and then being like getting late when there's no more machines or nothing, they're gonna die from it. If not, they don't care about getting it. They'll get better with it.
Yeah.
So that's why they don't care. You being very careful around mom, Astrid.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, we made sure she's home. She's not going anywhere. We get her all her groceries, anything she needs, we just go get it for her. We make sure to wash our hands before we go see her.
What about
no,
she
she's
getting
good.
people there, like visitors?
And that's
she's
what
not
worries me
good.
because I know that you know how she is. She doesn't like to not have anybody come over. So I know she's still babysitting.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And I don't know if the people understand even what's going on in the world.
But last time I seen her, she seemed, she seemed upbeat. Yeah, she seemed good. She seemed happy and
That's
stuff.
good.
So
Alrighty, so again, goodbye.
Oh yes, this has been the Llama Podcast with Mooder Fooder, who is making a very quiet presence as well, and health professional Astrid Aguirre, my tia. Is there anything that you would like people to, would you like to promote? If you have something like you want them to follow you, or do you want them to go to somewhere to, like something to promote? I don't know what you have.
I have nothing to promote. I promote you guys, the Lama Podcast, of course. If you guys want more information, the CDC.gov is good for the COVID-19. You could also go to your county website if you want more information of how your county, the situation in your county is going. Inform yourself, research, learn. And that's how you're gonna figure out how bad it is. And but I love all you guys. I miss you guys.
Miss you too.
Yeah, we miss you. Love you too.
Hopefully, we can see you soon.
After this Corona, after COVID, I mean. So yeah, everybody just like you said, I'm gonna put that CDC in the top of here in the description.
Yeah, Trump has something. 15 steps to avoid coronavirus. 15
safe.
steps something.
Yeah,
Okay.
you too. All right.
I love you. Bye.
Love you.
Thank
God
you guys
bless
for
you.
listening. This has been the Lama Podcast. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.